blue shirt. Desi Keegan wearing the black.
Hand off.
Abe's thinks he makes a good shot there, and then Desi just takes the ball and splits it in half. 0 serve 0. This is the men's qualifier. Boy, Abe just pulls that out.
Mark.
You hear that call, mark, from Charlie Shanks. He means he's marking the scorecard. More of an Irish phrase. Look at that power. Ball stays up. Abe flips it back.
Mark.
All you're hearing from the crowd right now is a bunch of oohs.
2-0.
Two serve 0. 1 game to 25. We have not broken a ball yet in the qualifier, and I have a feeling it could happen here.
Hand off. 0-2.
0 serves 2. Make
Mark.
that 1-2. Beautiful serve right there from Abraham Montijo.
1-2.
Another good serve from
Mark.
Abraham. Double bounce before the back wall.
Together 2. Sharp ball.
Desi Keegan was warned
Second serve.
about that serve to the right from Abraham Montijo by a few sources here this weekend. That ball
Hand
just
off.
crazy in the backcourt.
Together 2. Sharp ball. Second serve. Hand off.
And Desi skips that in.
2-all.
We're all together at 2. Nice left hand from Abraham Montijo. Crowd likes it here, and the Peak Health and Wellness in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
3-2.
3 serves 2. That's a 2-wall pass right there.
Hand off. 2-3. Short. Mark.
Those are the shots that Abe has to make.
Together 3.
Nice
Hand
shot.
off.
I thought it was a
I
good
thought it
shot.
was good.
I think that fooled Desi
3-all.
just a little bit. 3 serves 3. Could have been short. No call from the ref.
Hand off. Hand off.
A little smile from
Head on,
Desi.
lads. Here, Desi. It's difficult for me to see the short line looking down on it. So, like, if you feel it's short, put your hand up and I'll stop. If I haven't called. 3-all. Play ball.
3 serve 0. Look at that shot right there from
Mark.
Desi Keegan. This Idaho crowd doesn't hear a lot of Irish accents, so when
4
Charlie
plays 3.
talks, everyone stops to listen.
Short.
From now on, we're going to have Charlie give all the announcements. It's going to be a tough return right there. That ball just
Mark.
eats Abraham up.
5 plays 3. Hand off. Three plays 5. Short ball, second serve.
I want to say hello to
Hand off.
Licano, who's back in Juarez, Mexico, who's watching
5-3.
this live webcast. Just concluded watching her future husband, Luis Cordova Jr., win. And then, of course, Luis's parents are watching, and then not just Luis, but Abraham Montijo has a huge contingent back in Tucson, Arizona, tuning into this live broadcast.
3 plays 5.
3 serves 5. I make that 4-5.
Mark.
3 of Abe's points
4-5.
out of the 4 have come off ace serves.
Hand off.
See, that's pressure right there. He's feeling the pressure already at 4-5.
5-4.
Wow. Even though Desi hit that ball high and
Hand off.
down the middle of the court, he hit it so hard, it's
4
unbelievable.
plays 5.
4 serves 5.
Mark.
Abraham Montijo
Together 5.
blocks Desi out a little bit on that. 4 serves 5. Huge setup. See that ball flatten out. Abe's able to pick it up because it's hit so hard.
Hand off. 5 all.
All together at 5.
Short. Mark. 6-5. Mark. 7-5. Hand off.
Desi Keegan hits that ball right in the ground. He's got the
5 plays 7.
yips. 5 serves 7. Desi's got really good hands, but he can't do anything with that shot from Abraham Montijo, left corner kill. Now it's 6-7. Abe's holding his own here against Desi.
6 plays 7. Short.
Abe pushing that ball to the right. Looked like Desi was leaning to the left. Look at that kill shot from Abraham Montijo. Crowd here knows that Desi
Together
Keegan
7.
is the favorite. That's why they're rooting for Abe. And there's another little round of applause there from
8-7.
Abraham Montijo. Scores 8-7.
Short.
It's a good call from the ref. When you see a player try to fist pump a short ball, he's trying to sell the referee. Abraham Montijo brought out the fist a little early there. Crowd likes it.
Hand off.
Abe stopped a little too early, planted his
7
feet
plays 8.
a little too quick.
Hand off. 8-7. Good. Hand off. 7 plays 8.
That didn't
Set
hurt
the ball.
Desi. Score here is
Still 7-8.
7 serves 8. Desi Keegan has 7. Abraham Montijo has 8. Wow. Desi pulls that around and hits it to the left.
8 each.
We're all together at 8.
Short.
And Abraham Montijo forces the side out.
8 each. Cover ball. Get all.
We're all together at 8. Abraham Montijo serving to Desi Keegan. Wow, nice shot right there from Abe Montijo.
Mark. 9 plays in.
9 serves 8.
Mark.
Good call from the referee.
10 plays in.
Abraham Montijo has 10. Desi Keegan from Ireland has 8. And there's another point. Now you can see Abe is starting to feel a lot more comfortable. He knows what he can do
11
here.
in.
11 serves 8.
Short.
He's seeing that he can pick on Desi Keegan's right hand just a little bit.
Second serve. Desi.
That ball hit Desi in the head, actually. One of those strange shots. I thought that Abe's ball would make it to the front wall, and then I thought, well, maybe he missed hit it, but I guess he hit Desi right in the back of the head.
11 plays in.
Score is 11-8. It's a one-game match to 25. You have to win by 2.
Short. Short ball. Second serve.
And all the players play bad bounces. And Abe skips another one in. If Abe goes on to lose, these are the type of shots that he will remember.
Mark. 9 plays 11. Short.
9 serves 11, second serve, Desi Keegan. Serving to Abraham Montijo. Referee didn't say second serve that time. Changed his cadence.
Mark. 10-11.
10 serves 11.
Skid ball.
On a serve, we call the skids, but in the middle of a rally, there is no bad bounce, but there could be a skid, yes. On a serve, yes.
And off. 11-10.
Score is 11 serves 10.
And off. 10 plays 11.
Wow, that ball smoked from Desi Keegan.
And off.
Abraham Montijo holding his own here
11-10. Short.
against the hardest hitter in the game.
Second serve.
Want to send a shout out to Juarez, Mexico, watching this live webcast right now. This broadcast being fed through racefor8.com.
12-10.
12 serves 10. And those in Tucson, Arizona really tuning into this. I hear they have it down at the club watching. Talking about the Tucson Racket and Fitness Club.
Hand off.
So hello to everybody there watching. Abraham
10
Montijo
plays
with a
12.
side out here, 10-12. Desi Keegan serving.
Hand off.
Earlier today, it was John Bike defeating Dan
12-10.
Armijo in the Jimmy Slavin bracket. He was the first person to qualify today. Abraham Montijo gets the point there. Crowd likes it, and it's the first time we've heard them put their hands together for quite some time. 13-10, first one to 25. To win by
Short.
2 will actually win this qualifier and then go into the blind draw that will be pulled later tonight. Wow, that ball's hit hard. But Abraham Montijo sees hard hitters down in Tucson when he plays with Luis Moreno and Sean Lenning, so it's nothing new for him. This one might go.
13.
This might go extra innings. 10-13 is the score. Wow,
Mark.
that ball was hit hard right there.
Timeout.
And a timeout called from
11-13.
timeout called there from Abraham Montijo. Desi Keegan hit that kill shot in that front corner right there. You are watching the live broadcast here, courtesy of First Star Sports, where you can up your game and play just like the pros. FirstStarSports.com/WPH. Earlier today, it was John Bike defeating Dan Armijo in the Jimmy Slavin qualifier bracket. He was the first one to qualify today. Charlie Shanks takes down Eric Plummer in the Judd Heathcote bracket of the qualifiers, and Luis Cordova over Eric Hilgren. Abe Montijo right now leading against Desi Keegan in the last qualifier final of the day. Now tomorrow we're going to pull, actually tonight right after this, we're going to pull the names out of the hat for the lucky blind draw that we have. We'll find out what the matchups are a little later on, so you stick close for that.
11-13. Check the ball.
I actually thought Desi was a server of record there, and it was 12-13, but I guess not. We'll see.
11 plays 13.
11 serves 13. Must have been just a side out.
Second serve. Mark. 12-13.
12 serves 13.
Hand off.
You see the score on the scoreboard here, provided by Zions, the official sports drink of the UFC.
Yeah, Montijo serves, scores 13-12. Plays 12. Check the ball. Check the ball. 13-12.
13 serves 12. And there's
Mark.
another point for Abe Montijo.
14 plays 12. Short. Mark. 15-12. Play over.
That ball being played over as it flew out of the court here. You're watching the Simple Green race for 8.
15-12. Mark. 16 plays 12. Short.
Score here is 16-12 with Abe Montijo ahead of Desi Keegan.
Cover ball, cover ball. Play over.
Not me. But I'm glad you did.
Check the ball. 16 plays 12.
16 serves 12. Abe Montijo in the Steve Plummer bracket of the qualifier. Forgot to mention that. Steve Plummer, Jake's father, won over 10 state championships in Idaho. He's in this tournament. And a nice pass shot right there from Abraham Montijo. He's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable here.
17-12.
17 serves 12.
Short.
That ball hitting that line. Good call from the ref.
Second serve.
Just a bad looking shot right there from Desi Keegan, and Abe Montijo is just 7 points away
plays 12.
for an upset here.
And off. 12-18.
Score is 12-18.
Mark.
Now 13-18 with Desi Keegan serving.
13 plays 18. Short. Mark. 14 plays 18. Mark.
And that's a point for Desi, and you heard the crowd's reaction to that shot.
15-18.
15 serves 18. Desi Keegan on the line, sitting about middle of the court.
Check it.
Actually, Desi's fortunate.
15-18.
That ball hit him. Abe could have wrapped that ball down the left wall if he wanted. Good serve right there from Desi. Huge setup. This is what that good serve brings. And Abe has nothing to do with that. Now a quick timeout called.
Score 16-18.
16-18 is the score with Desi Keegan in the server's box. You're watching the First Star Sports live broadcast of the 2011 Simple Green Race for 8. We're in near a beautiful Lake Coeur d'Alene. Look at that setup on that kill shot from Desi the hops away from Abraham Montijo. That instant replay powered by Zions.
I got the guy's cell phone. I called him. Doesn't answer, but he gave me confirmation. Yeah.
You're seeing a timeout here between Abe and Desi Keegan. It comes down to experience. Desi's got more big game experience than Abraham Montijo. Abe looks like he's been playing on the pro tour for years now, just by the way he's acting in here. So it's a good balance. And it's going to come down to who can dig deeper from this point forward. Abe has 18, Desi has 16. Desi's on a 4-point run right now. Abe was up 18-12.
Scores.
Abe has to stay
16
relaxed.
plays 18.
Desi looks really relaxed in there. 16 serves 18. Wow, that ball's just smoked.
Mark.
And another point for Desi Keegan with that right-handed fist pump.
17 plays 18. Mark. Together at 18. There's no judges here. It's 18 all.
There's nothing wrong with the guy asking. He wants moral support. I agree with the ref.
What?
Mark. 19 plays 18.
That's why I hate these fucking phones.
Change your gloves, Desi? Yeah. Go ahead. Abe, let us see yours. Oh, you're fine. Scores 19-18. Desi's serving.
19-18, that's
serving.
7 unanswered points now for Desi Keegan. You're watching the Simple Green 2011 Race for 8. We're in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, here at Peak Health and Wellness. My name is Dave Vincent. Do appreciate the fact that you're watching this qualifier. We have the blind draw coming up right around the corner. We will start at Dave Fink. Who will play Dave Fink? Will it be John Bike? Will it be Charlie Shanks? Will it be Luis Cordova? Or the winner of this one, Desi Keegan or Abraham Montijo? Which one of these players will play Dave Fink? Then we pull the name out of the hat. And we find out who that person's going to be. And then we go to the next person, which is Armando Ortiz, and then Tommy Little, and then Andy Nett. And then we find out which one wins. Which player will get the blind draw. And we'll post it on the website a little later on. We won't do the blind draw on the live broadcast, but we will post it on the websites after all the players get here. Trying to get all players present for that blind draw, to include Dave Fink and Tommy Little and Armando Ortiz and Luis Moreno. Luis is just now leaving the airport. I guess there was a lot of delays today in Spokane. A lot of delays with weather. It's been pretty severe here in the stratosphere. Desi Keegan was down 12-18, and now he has 7 unanswered points to go up 19-18 versus Abraham Montijo from Tucson, Arizona. Desi Keegan's from County Roscommon.
See what happens. The guy didn't answer his phone. Gave me confirmation.
They're getting ready to go out into the fly sites. I think it actually was fly sites.
Hold on.
Check the ball.
There was a glove change there. That's why the extended timeout.
19-18.
Desi changed shirts to his red shirt now at 19-18. This is the red shirt change from Desi, which means killer mode. Wow. Does that shirt give him an extra 5 miles per hour or what? Look at that dive right there from Desi. Desi catches that. Crowd loves it. Reset. Watch Desi lay into this. Nope. Goes overhand. Tomahawk. Strange shot from Desi. And Desi misses the dive dump. And a force of a side out there. Abraham Montijo does not look like he's too winded at this moment. Towel timeout. You're watching the First Star Sports Live broadcast of the 2011 Race for 8, sponsored by Simple Green and the World Players of Handball. Look at the replay here, which is brought to you by Owen Gloves. Desi Keegan goes up for that dive and then misses it in the front court. That instant replay brought to you by Owen Gloves at owengloves.com or buy your gloves at thehandballstore.com.
Short.
This ball's about ready to break. We have yet to break one of these Echelon balls here. And a terrible swing and miss right there from Abraham Montijo. Now 19 to 18.
19 plays 18.
Desi Keegan serving the ball here. Crowd's really rowdy now.
Hard.
20 to 18.
20 plays 18.
Weird miss hit right there from Desi. Desi's going for the jugular right here, excuse me.
18 plays 20.
Juggler. Sound like George Bush. Going for the jugular. Watch what Desi does here. Soft hands, remember. He decides to go hard.
Off. Plays 18.
Score here at 20 to 18. It's one game to 25 and you have to win by 2. Tough serve right there from Desi Keegan. That's twice now he's gotten Abe on that in this match.
21-18.
Wow, tough serve. Look at that ball. The laser flattened out and a timeout call.
Scores 22-18.
22 to 18 is the score. After being up 18 to 12, Desi Keegan has scored 10 unanswered points here in the qualifier.
22-18.
Desi Keegan is, if I find the right page on the screen here, is representing the Steve Plummer bracket. Earlier today in the Jimmy Slavin bracket, John Bike defeated 49-year-old Dan Armijo. That meant that 45-year-old John Bike is now in to the Elite 12. Judd Heathcote bracket, represented by Charlie Shanks and Eric Plummer, gave Charlie Shanks a chance now into the top 12 when he qualified with a 25-4 score line, and Luis Cordova douses Eric Hilgren 25-14 in the Bill Peoples bracket. Abe Montijo now versus Desi Keegan, and once up at 18 to 12 Abe was, and he just was in command, fist pumping, felt very controlled, no pressure whatsoever, and then all of a sudden, here's Desi Keegan up 22 to 18 with 10 unanswered points.
Maybe starts to come back. It's a tough league. It's one of those leagues that instead of making those 4 easy aces, you lost 4 easy aces, and then all of a sudden there were side outs too. How many more points did Keegan catch that? 18-12 up it was.
There was a glove change intertwined into all of this action. That's why you're seeing Abraham Montijo put on those gloves that look like they're wet. enriching the lives of area handball players, bringing kids into the game. Please donate to the Yes to Kids Foundation. You've been hearing about it. They do help make a difference. Contact Fred Lewis at hballfred@cox.net. That's hballfred@cox.net. Yes to Kids program. In fact, Abe Montijo is the executive director of that organization. You've been hearing about them. They take kids
Scores 22, plays 18.
out of juvenile court and put them into handball courts. 22 serves 18. When Desi Keegan puts on his red shirt, it's not a good thing.
And off. 18-22.
Now it's 19-22. That ball could have been short.
Seen it good, Desi.
I saw it short.
19-22.
19 serves 22.
Ball's down, hand off.
Abraham Montijo can cover some ground, though. He was just a slight half step behind getting into that. Desi hits the ball so hard that Abe's able to pick those balls off the back wall. Now it's a side out.
And off, scores 22-19.
There's that pick. Here's that shot.
And off.
Nice shot from Abraham Montijo.
19-22. Short.
Nice change of pace. I like seeing that from Abe. That means that he's feeling comfortable in here. Wow, nice. Here's a huge setup.
Cover ball, cover ball, cover ball. Replay it.
Crowd loves it.
He tripped on you. He tripped on you, go for his zone. I give you your shot. I give you your shot, it was with his shot.
Here's the replay right here.
Scores 19-22.
Kind of agree with Desi's call there. 19-12, short ball called. We have no line judges here. Really no need for it. Video cameras, instant replays, very smart referee. Desi Keegan has very soft hands.
Cover ball, cover ball, cover.
That's being played over. Half the crowd agrees, half disagrees. I believe there was a little contact there.
I give Desi the shot against the wall. 19-22.
Now it's a side out. 22 serves 19 here.
22 plays 19.
Look into the crowd and you see
Short.
Jake Plummer, Brett Plummer, Alan Garner, Eric Plummer, Dan Armijo, Armando Ortiz, John Bike, Andy Nett. Look at that get right there from Abraham Montijo. And a skip in from Desi Keegan.
And off.
Luis Cordova here. All of the pros
19-22.
have lined up to watch this marquee match. 19-22. Wow, Desi able just to barely flip that ball up.
And off.
Some sloppy play going on right now from both parties. They make some great digs, but make a great dig followed by a bad mistake.
Scores 22-19.
22 serves 19.
Mark.
Make that 23-19. Now Desi just 2 points away.
23-19. Mark.
1 point away, Desi Keegan is from advancing to the Elite 12.
24-19. Game ball.
This is game point. And there it is. Desi Keegan advances to the Elite 12, defeating Abraham Montijo by the score of 25-19. You're watching the Simple Green race for 8. Abraham Montijo certainly had his chance. He was up 18-12, only scoring 1 point after that, and Desi Keegan outscoring him 13-1. Desi Keegan advancing now to the Elite 12, and we're going to have a blind draw coming up right around the corner. For Linda Manning, my name is Dave Vincent. We're going to wrap up this broadcast day and the tournament for the day, the qualifier. We'll be back with more action tomorrow at 10 a.m. with the Elite 12, and we'll post all of the matchups after the blind draw coming up right around the corner. You stick with us. Thanks for tuning in to racefor8.com.
For 20 years, the Inner City Handball Association has educated, mentored, and served young people through handball. Young people that participate in the Inner City Handball Association programs have a high graduation rate from high school and continue on to college. Inner City Handball teams are good athletes, good students, and good ambassadors for the sport of handball. We need your help to continue our work. Inner City Handball Association is a registered 501c3 tax-exempt charity. Please donate today. Thank you.
Working and working out takes a lot of energy. That's why I drink Zenergy. Feeling fantastic and looking good has never been easier. Science, extreme science for your active lifestyle.
For 20 years, the Inner City Handball Association